Welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. It'll be the visiting team and UCLA. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Now here's Tatum. And the wide open shot from Reed. No good from outside. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
The three from Tatum. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Right side, Porter. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
When the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Ball with it. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Ball. 5 to shoot. It's Kuzma top the key. Here's Reed. And once again off the mark by the Bruins. Here's Christie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Ball. He takes it in.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Free throw good, Porter.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
Pass to Kuzma. To the inside. And Reed throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Over in the corner, Caruso. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Davis drives in. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Bruins. Outside, Ball. Outside, Tatum. It's stolen by Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Look, you always want to see your big man run the floor. There is no questioning Davis's effort on these plays.
You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's given him a little boost in confidence.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Here's Caruso, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ball, and Davis sends it back.
Oh, that's just terrific rim protection from Davis. Using that reach to stop that shot.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got 11 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Left side, Reed. Here's Davis. Shoots over Kuzma. And Davis gets it to go. 14 points for him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Outside, Davis. Stolen by Ball. And here's Tatum for three. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. They're up by 7. And we'll get the second.
27.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you guys.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Pass to Caruso. Inside. Ball with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Davis sends it back.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
Now here's Porter. Caruso with the steal. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, Ball. Driving to the basket. It's stolen by Davis. Stolen by Reed. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside, Tatum. To the wing right side. Porter with the steal. Here's Westbrook. Off target at the rim. Pass to Reed. Over in the corner, Caruso. It's good from long range. Caruso's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the quick trigger from Caruso? Love the assertive approach there.
Here's Davis. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Right wing. Fires the three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Basket good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
Here's Ball. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Caruso. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot before second violation.
The ball goes to the
So both teams making some changes here.
substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
They've led by as many as 11 points. Kicks it out to Prince. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Crowder the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Pass to Davis. Stolen by Tatum. On the wing, Heel. Here's Ball. Tatum a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Crowder pulls it in. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. From deep, Prince sinks the triple. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Tatum. Outside Reed. The rebound by Prince.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the wide open shot from Crowder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
To the middle. And it's Davis with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And we finished one half of basketball. They lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
A premier player in this league, Davis, with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Wagner. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
It's Westbrook with the drive to the paint. Pass to Davis. Nice defense from Wagner.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside, Ball. Takes it inside. Three-pointer, Heel. The rebound by Prince. Here we go, one-on-one. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Joe can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that kind of finish has to feel good. Hill showing some power right there.
And Davis throws it down.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that update. And he makes that one. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Westbrook surveying the D. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Bruins. They trail by 11. On the wing, man. To the inside. And finished off by Wagner.
The playmaking of Hill, it's really improved over the years.
So when it comes to the league's premier three-point specialist, Buddy Hield, RJ, is one name that quickly comes to mind.
When Hield is on the floor, his coaches and teammates want him to shoot the ball. Because when Buddy is dialed in, oh boy, he's dangerous.
UCLA with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Man gets the bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Inside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
The pace that Westbrook plays at, it allows him to find angles and lanes to get the ball into the hands of shooters.
Now, man. 6 to shoot. Buzelis grabs the board. Down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
There's a good screen. Driving the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Man got 6 points in the quarter.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
To the middle. Back to Westbrook. Buzelis with the ball. Davis owning the inside.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to man. And there's the drive. And Davis pulls it down. Left side, Westbrook. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Up top, Wells. It's deflected. And it's Wagner missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
And Reed has it in the corner. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And hit. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And here is Caruso. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Tatum looking around. Picked by Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. Christie with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And here is Caruso. Driving in. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
You talk about Alex Caruso. Here's a guy that fought for his spot in this league. He gives 100% effort on every single possession.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Stolen by Reed. Kuzma with it. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Kuzma. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Buzelis. Free throw good. Kuzma.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
And finished off by Davis.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Outside Tatum. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And how about no turnovers here in the second half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
Outside Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I love when Westbrook gets inside like this. You know he's looking to dunk every single time.
Pass to Caruso. And Davis sends it back.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Now Christie. Fires from deep. Now here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assist goes to
Davis has got 48.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Davis. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Looking for Christie. He gets it there. And that one, good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
To the paint. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still the Bruins ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Ball no good.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Left side Westbrook. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
High post, Davis. Off on the layup. And it's the Bruins with the ball. And here's Tatum for three. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field.
2 minutes remaining.
The kick out to Porter. Outside Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Davis. Reed with the defensive effort.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Caruso. The drive-by ball. Here's Reed. He drills the three.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and give people quality shots.
And that one, good. Great game for him. Double-double down. 11 points and 17 assists. Outside ball. It's stolen by Davis. It's hauled in by the Bruins. Outside ball. Kuzma sets a screen. Reed. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Now Christie. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now here's Ball. Now it's Reed. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks.